Shocking. Why these 8 royal rings given to Princess Leonor can never be inherited. A royal gift. A sparkling jewel. A symbol of forever. But wait. These rings, each given to Princess Leonor, can never be passed on. They are hers, and hers alone. And that's the shocking truth. Because while crowns are inherited, some rings are not. And the reason will leave you breathless. The mystery of the rings. Jewels tell stories. Diamonds whisper of love. Rubies burn with power. Emeralds echo with heritage. But in the Spanish monarchy, there are rings, 8 of them, that carry secrets deeper than the crown itself. Why can't Princess Leonor pass them down to her children? Why must they remain tied to her, bound to her journey as a young woman, bride, and future queen? Later in this video, you'll hear the heartbreaking reason why one ring in particular cannot leave her hand. Ring 1, the promise of childhood. The first ring was given to Leonor at just 13. A simple band, delicate, yet unshakable. It was not gold for wealth. It was not diamond for show. It was a promise. From her parents. From Spain. That her path was already chosen. This ring is hers alone because no other child of Spain will ever be the first female heir in modern history. It belongs to her story. To her first step toward destiny. Ring 2, the coming-of-age gift. On her 18th birthday, the nation watched. She swore loyalty to the Constitution, standing firm before Spain's parliament. And afterward, behind closed doors, King Felipe and Queen Letizia placed a second ring into her hand. It was not meant to be seen by the public. It was not meant to be inherited. It was meant to remind her, you are ready. Later in this video, you'll see why this ring shocked even Leonor's younger sister, Sofia. Ring 3, the royal engagement. Someday soon, Leonor will walk down the aisle as a bride. When that moment comes, she will wear an engagement ring. But here's the shocking part, unlike the crown jewels, her engagement ring will not belong to Spain. It will belong only to her, and to the man who places it on her finger. It cannot be inherited because it symbolizes not the nation, but the heart. And hearts cannot be passed down. They must be lived, loved, broken, and healed anew. Ring 4, the wedding band. Every queen before her wore one. Queen Letizia, Queen Sofia, Queen Margrethe, even Princess Diana, though she never wore her crown. The wedding band is not a jewel of inheritance. It is a covenant. Between 2 souls. Between 2 futures. When Leonor walks down the aisle, she will wear it not as a princess alone, but as a wife-to-be, and someday as a mother. But the shocking truth is this, when her life ends, this ring will not be locked in a vault. It will be buried with her. Forever hers. Ring 5, the ring of service. There is another ring, less known. A plain signet, given during her military oath. Forged not in gold, but in steel. It bears her initials, and behind it, the silent vow, to serve Spain, even before herself. No child of hers could inherit such a ring, because the vow it carries was written in her own blood, her own breath, her own sacrifice. Ring 6, the ring of friendship. Not all rings come from crowns and ceremonies. One came from her sister, Infanta Sofia. A friendship ring, matching, worn since childhood. It is not valuable in jewels, but priceless in love. And that is why it cannot be inherited. Because the bond between sisters is not transferable. It lives in them, and when they are gone, it fades into memory. Later in this video, you'll see how this small, overlooked ring once saved Leonor from breaking down during a royal ceremony. Ring 7, the crown's shadow. Among the royal vaults lies a ring tied to Queen Sofia. It was given to Leonor as a reminder, the crown is heavy, but the hand must remain steady. It cannot be inherited because it was never part of official regalia. It was personal. It was her grandmother's quiet way of saying, this burden is yours now. Ring 8, the ring of secrecy. This is the one no one talks about. A ring gifted quietly, away from the public, in the walls of Zarzuela Palace. Whispers say it belonged to Queen Letizia herself, from her youth, long before she became queen. It is said Letizia gave it to Leonor with the words, "This is not for the world. This is for you," a reminder that before the crown, you are still my daughter. This ring cannot be inherited because it is bound by a secret. A mother's love, hidden in plain sight. The deeper meaning. So why do these 8 rings matter? Because they prove something crowns and thrones often forget: royalty is not just duty. It is humanity. It is childhood, promises, vows, love, family, and memory. And Leonor, young though she is, carries all of that already. Her rings are not just jewels. They are chapters. And no child, no heir, no future queen can inherit a chapter that was never theirs. When the day comes, and Princess Leonor finally walks down the aisle, she will wear rings that cannot be passed on. Her engagement ring, her wedding band, her ring of service, her sister's gift, her mother's secret, they will remain hers, forever. And in that truth lies the shocking beauty of royalty. Crowns may pass, thrones may change, but some symbols, some rings, belong only to the heart that wore them. And so, history will remember not only Leonor the queen, but Leonor the daughter, the bride, the wife, the mother. Because in the end, the rings that cannot be inherited are the ones that make her most human. And that is why the world will always love her.